I'm in Dubois, Wyoming, and I have returned to the Jackalope Country Store. And outside here they have a giant fiberglass jackalope that you can sit on here on the main road through Dubois. Gas pumps have jackalopes on them, so you can get the speed and the energy of a jackalope. And I do not believe there is any place with a larger jackalope exhibit. I think this is it. Now we're gonna head into the country store to see plenty of jackalope taxidermy, which does prove that they are in fact real and frolicking around the great state of Wyoming today. Maybe. Despite my belief that they are real, the commercial taxidermy jackalope was created in 1939 in Douglas, Wyoming. A taxidermist named Douglas Herrick stitched some antelope antlers onto a jackrabbit's head, and thus was born the jackalope. But there are reports of people seeing real jackalopes out in the wild, which is usually caused in the rare event of jackrabbits developing large tumors on their heads, which is actually very sad, but it gives them bumps like antlers. And that might be where the idea comes from. Jackalope mounts, which are usually not quite as unique as these, can be found at a lot of Western tourist destinations for sale. Unfortunately, they are on average about $200 to $250, so I've never gotten one. The jackalope was officially declared the state mythical creature of Wyoming. Jackalopes are also said to be so dangerous that hunters here in Wyoming have to wear stovepipes on their legs to keep them from being brutally gored to death by a jackalope. Their antlers make them deadly if they're pissed off. I really enjoy the creativity of whoever made these jackalope displays in here. This is taxidermy done right. I believe that's a Wolpertinger, a German relative of the jackalope in the science of cryptozoology. They have some fantastic merch here, like a jackalope thong. No shame in that, I guess. The t-shirts here are quite humorous. On this visit, I got this Jackalopezilla shirt. That's a sniper jackalope. A Scottish jackalope playing the bagpipes. A jackalope wearing a jackalope tie. That's what the skeleton of a jackalope looks like. This case is filled with jackalope inspired stuff. This place has just about everything jackalope related. And this is the highlight of the Jackalope Country Store, the giant jackalope that you can ride. The big jackalope has been here in Dubois since at least the 1980s, so it is becoming a fairly antiquated roadside attraction. He is about 8 feet tall. I will say the jackalope looks about the same, but the jackalope's attire and the classic backdrop that's been here for decades has completely changed in the past year. I visited a year ago in 2018. There used to be just an American flag in the background on that wall, as you can see in this clip from last year, but now a freshly painted psychedelic wall mural serves as the backdrop. There's a jackalope silhouette flying across the sky in front of the moon. That is freaking amazing. I love that. And you can see another jackalope in the distance. This is a really well done mural. Props to whoever did this. I also think the giant jackalope himself has been repaired. I didn't notice as much wear and tear on him this time as compared to last year. I did notice that his bandana scarf is changed from last year. This one looks nice with the new background. Jackalopes do in fact poop, and this is a basket of moldy old potato turds. They have been here for a while, and yes, they are real potatoes. Here are some older specimens that are now encased in a jar. I am now sitting up awkwardly on the giant jackalope in the middle of an Exxon gas station store. What a great experience that you can only find here. I do absolutely recommend, if you're for some reason here in Dubois, Wyoming, to stop here and take a ride on the Jackalope. It is such a fun place. Right next to the Jackalope Country Store is a giant buffalo skull doorway. It was built in 1982 by Vic Lemon for his home cooking cafe, car wash, and laundromat here in Dubois, but now it's just a laundromat. The patrons still pass through the nasal vessel of the buffalo skull. I'm now driving past the Dubois Badlands. Crossing over the Wind River. Now entering Shawnee National Forest, and I'll be continuing to head west on Route 26. I am also at the Continental Divide here. Now entering Grand Teton National Park. This is the Teton Point Overlook, one of the highest and most centrally located vantage points in the entire park, and sadly this is my very last stop of the trip. Please check out my other videos, and thanks for watching.